What is up, my AKA patters? Long delay, I guess. I mean, maybe on my terms, long delay. I didn't check how long it's been, but give me a second here. My browser is acting up for some reason. I cannot see. Okay, well, hopefully we get some of you coming in to hang out. Apologies. It has been a lot of work just to get to this point, and by a lot of work, I mean like actual. Like there's just been a lot of physical work, like 9 to 5 type work stuff. We've done 2 YouTube drops today. We have a third one coming. My third YouTube drop is going to be just I spent $100 on books that inspire me. So I kind of go through what, where, when, and why. I think videos like that are always important. It's always like just imagine being able to watch like Jack Kirby live stream or like anyone for that matter, even Michael Jackson. And along the way, get their inspirations, get their ideas. Like it's just to me, that's what social media is all about. It is reaching out and it's also the sharing of information. With all of that being said, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for joining me. Can't wait to draw. I haven't been in a good drawing rhythm for a while. We're going to get right to it. I thought we would jump on some Uzi Susie because it has been a while since we all got to hang out with Uzi Susie. We got issue two's done, not published. We have issue 3 in progress. Issue 4 is somewhat loose, but I know the big sequences for that. And this here this is our one of our characters that we will have in Uzi Susie 3. So every issue of Uzi Susie kind of has one or two, and I think geez, like the last 2 issues, it's been almost like 3 original characters, and that's a little bit of my commitment with Uzi Susie. Like I just want just new, fresh ideas, like all the time with this book. I just think it's so much fun when you have those like little internal like requirements. Call it art direction, call it whatever. But we've got this character's name is Strip Angel. And I guess you guys can tell what she apes, what she is drawn from. Pun intended there. And I kind of wanted her to have a skateboard that was almost just like a block, like a leftover piece of wood with some trucks and wheels on it. Like nothing crazy. But I'm having some trouble on the wheels perspective here, so just bear with me. And I kind of want this to say like she's going to say flip kick, and then she'll here it'll say like kick flip, like right here, like kick flip. I don't know why. I just thought that it was cute if it said it like both ways, kind of like grandmas would say flip kick. And why not? I just thought it would be humorous. But all of you, thanks again for hanging out. It seems like a lot of the streams, even like the January streams from earlier this year, they are getting traction still. So that's just nothing but amazing. So these streams stay, and people like to check them out long after their premiere, we'll call it. So Uzi Susie 2, it's always limited pencils, it's limited lines. The idea is to get as much down the right way the first time, and then from there, you just you wing it with the Micron pen. And this will be probably a feature ad in issue 3. And I've just been trying to like It would cut me like maybe. Let's see here. And I did want her to have kind of like jewelry, like a wind block. Wind block, dude. Wind block. Thanks for joining me. I did not watch your most recent stream. Not stream. Your short. I saw it came up on my feed. I totally forgot. That's one thing about some of these. It's a lot of you guys pop in and you kind of remind me what I should be watching, what I should be paying attention to. But we'll get there, bud. How's the book coming along? Give me the updates. We gotta figure out a way to get my work to you too. If you want to use it at this point. I kind of forgot I did something for you, to be honest, as well. Because sometimes like I'll draw stuff and it goes from one stack to the next, and I don't even like it doesn't even register anymore. Like I just move on to the next thing. And let's get this. We got to figure out her. A lot of solutions with this one. Jeez. There we go. All right, I think we're good. And look, the part of the art direction for Uzi Susie is if you guys haven't seen the printed one here, we do zipper tones, we do a lot of wide open spaces, like lots of cross hatching, but it's really like part of the texture of the book is the pencil lines. So we erase the pencil lines as little as possible. Yes, dude, awesome. Well, dude, you gotta let me know. Stay in touch with anything you need. I understand the situation with getting situated, dude. I even today did a almost like this apology video for my lateness on shipping a lot of Uzi Susies, and I was like not only behind on Uzi Susie, but I was also behind on Wolfpack cards and other items to ship out and to show people. Like stuff I promised, stuff I like sidebar promised, and a lot of that still stems from my move, and like I was just not able to fall into a rhythm of figuring out exactly everything I had to do to enable better shipping with my new setup. And but we got someone helping me, so that's so helpful right now. See, I don't know if this hand's correct. I don't know. There's a lot about this that is incorrect, but let's just go with it. And like I said, the idea for her skateboard is that it's almost like she trash picked it and put the truck and the wheels on. And I kind of want to make her a little bit of a not like a full opposite of Uzi, but she's kind of like I'm trying to think of a similar duo, like to where she's similar but different in like yeah, almost like maybe like Faith and Buffy. And I know that might be an unpopular reference at this point. Yeah, like one's Faith, one's Buffy. Here we go. See, like and also too, we're like twisting her in a very uh abstract way. Like we're kind of using comic book logic with her pose here. But that's the idea, and this was too. This was like a very spontaneous drawing. Like I just kind of like sat up one day and jotted the idea down because I thought it was like that good. Because it is a riff on Street Angel for sure. I was thinking about doing like a 1-to-1, like get one of Jim Ruggs Street Angel books and just redrawing it. You know, like redrawing it as her. Yeah, dude. Congratulations, though, really, with the new house. Yeah, CB. Love seeing it here, bud. CB. Do you want to do more Wildcat? Because that story from that anthology, I have like I don't know if you want to see them, but I have like a little bit of a stack of layouts to where that could go, and it would be like the like like saga of the sword and stuff. I think we should do it. Lovely Zins. Yeah, that is true. Oh, did you really? Yeah, that's awesome. Devil Flyer Rex reached out to me. I have to get back on his show. Um it's just been like madness for me. Like it like every single Saturday I'm waking up saying, like jump on early Saturday, jump on early Sunday. Things happen, like things just pop up. Like it's just the rate of the busyness, I'll say. It's I'm just it's getting harder for me to control it. But Devil Flyer, I have to get back on his show. There's a page or two he wants me to help him with. I told him like, whatever you need, just like let me know type thing. So hopefully you guys will see me working on some Devil Flyers soon again. And he's so passionate about that book. It's hard not to want to work on it when you kind of see people who um just like it's not even like I don't want to say the passion is infectious, but the like it's like the enthusiasm. Like you get excited when they get excited because like you kind of know what it takes. You know what it takes to put together a book, and it's not easy. So when people are doing it and they're fun and they're selling it and they have ideas and from my perspective, they tell you stories about how some of their like other contractors, we'll call it, are not working out. Like I always just want to step in and I'm just like, let's just get it done. Like attitude. There we go. Like even this, like you see, like her calf muscle is this way, and her foot is like that way. This is what I was saying earlier about just keeping it like loose. Yeah, dude. Yeah, for sure. Well, like like some of it too is I have like fill-in ideas also for like Uzi Susie, like just as of um like I don't want to say like dream sequences, but they're kind of like sequences that are from a different perspective. That I kind of have a couple people in mind for to work on, and it's always just like it's tough though. It's really tough. It's really tricky when you have to rely on people to do work for you sometimes. And like I don't know how the guys who have their entire projects dependent on other people's work that kind of don't pay a lot upfront. I don't know how that works. I would kind of always assume like you get subpar work and you're secretly um, less and less happy with it. But I try when do stuff for with people for my own projects. I try and have a bit of it guided already, so that person would just like come in and mostly just like assist what I'm doing. And I kind of take some of the power away from them just because if it would have to move on to someone else, like there's management possibilities if it goes south, and I'm kind of like a little bit too at the stage where call me jaded, call me like whatever, but I just always assume everything's going to go south. Like it's so hard for me to trust. But I'm not saying like when block. I'm not saying you would be like that. I'm just kind of talking here. Yeah, getting things running through the old gray matter. But I would love it too. Like I guess like wind block for you from your what I think some of your strengths are. I think like you working on a sequence where Uzi Susie, just for example, would be fighting like like giant robots, like ABC Warrior robots from Judge Dredd, like that. Imperium, what's up, bud? Oh, dude, thank you so much, guys. Do you guys want to see what's next? You want to see because this is going to get some more lettering, and then we're going to do like a rising sun speed line splash behind it. But we got yeah, hey all. But we got something like I kind of been teasing this. So this is 6. This is page 5. This is 4. This is here we go. 2? No. This is 3. This is page 2. This is the character design right here. So I have to fix this because I did Pilly Fist. It should be Philly Fist. So I don't know. Sometimes like you get so wrapped up into your idea, you just ignore everything. This one was good for. I think these panels were good. I needed another like better angle for this one, but I like going right from the top of my head, and then we have like 1, 2, 3, 4 with 2 establishing shots. So we're going to shoot 4, and then this is like all hero page, just like hero showing off his coolness, his power, all the money shots and stuff like that. This might go for 6, 7, and 8, but we're going to shoot for 12 pages on that, and that's just going to be for free. I'm just going to mail that out to people who are on the mailing list. So, oh, tomorrow's so nice. Oh, dude, no way, dude. Dude, I'm here to appreciate you guys because you guys really I don't know, like you guys just kind of again, it's I kind of made that reference in one of my videos today where not like I don't want to say like I was getting choked up, but I was definitely um like just like getting soft when I kind of like I'm doing this intro, and I kind of realized that like you spend so much time drawing by yourself. It's such a private practice when you're drawing. It's very ethereal. It's very like it's so private when you draw, right? And it's personal. And when you go through the reins of learning to draw, it's tough. It really is. I'm not sure like what else to compare it to. We're going to kind of do something a little bit different here with this hand. You guys going to watch me do some corrections here. Give me 1 second here. Here we go. Yeah, and just like the idea that so many of you have become regulars, it's just so freaking cool. Because like otherwise, it's like I'm drawing on my own. Like you're just drawing on your own. It's like who wants to draw on their own? Like I'd rather kind of just hang out with you guys. And who's seeing real quick though? Who's seeing Guardians 4? Who's tracking that? Like what's the word? A friend of mine saw it yesterday. He sent me paragraphs of like problems with the movie, and he's a source I trust, but he also can be a little bit too film criticky, we'll say. Oh, Ifky 5, what's up, dude? Ifky, what are we doing, bud? I got updates for you, Ifky. By the way, like good ones. Just give me time. Give me time. I'm just trying to get my head back. The last week's was crazy. This week was crazy. Yeah, we're working on. So Uzi Susie's going to have like a little partner, like a little friend that she meets up with in issue 3, and it's going to be Strip Angel, not Street Angel, but Strip Angel. And right now, I am just correcting the digits here because it wasn't there wasn't enough movement, and I kind of had the hand like kind of like in this like from what you guys are looking at. It was this, and it was correct, but it wasn't. It just didn't sell. We'll say it. It just didn't sell. So we're correcting that. We're going to do a splash in the back. We're going to do some lettering, and then we're going to move on to this right here. We're moving on to these pages. We got one more right here, and I'm not going to talk too much about that book outside of how it's going to be available. And the availability of that book it'll be for free, mailed out to everyone. That's pretty much on the hookup mailing list. So, which is awesome, right? Like, who else does that? I want to know who out there is more interested in mailing out free stuff than selling junk, right? But the Joker said it, right? Because I'm sure people are thinking about that line from Dark Knight where the Joker saying he says, "If you're good at anything, don't do it for free." Right? Like, I'm all about for free though. Like, I'm like the anti-Joker Joker. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's but you know what? The like I'm kind of like sad because I don't know. I guess people think I'm just like a Marvel hater now. But like look, like right next to my work desk, my other work desk is right here. That's where like I do some of the other videos from. I mean, I have a Milano like right here, which they should never have destroyed this. I mean, this is such a good design. That the new one sucks compared to this. I mean, like look at that though. Like from that position, but I was so inspired by that initial Guardians movie. Like insanely inspired. And yeah, like I'll always remember that. But it's also like I just don't get the Gamora stuff. Like why does she have to be in it? Like if you really had nothing to do with the character, you should have just ended her differently or not used her at all in Endgame. Like you could have just did something else again. And then everyone is telling me that Adam Warlock is just like wasted. So in one calendar year, people, we've had Modoc get wasted, and we've had Adam Warlock get wasted. Think about that. Like, if that's not shocking, if that doesn't fire you up, I don't know what does. That should totally piss you off. Yeah, I mean, look, this guy, people. I'm not. Well, we have this. Like, if you guys want to see that, this is what the shrink down looks like. But he is this guy is this. Crypt has a design on the right. I moved the design on the left, but I make it a little bit more like Rorschach from Watchmen, where it's kind of like always shifting and moving and interesting. But here we go. There it is, and and I'm not. Who cares? What's Stephen Platt going to do? Show up on my doorstep? Tell me not to do it? Who cares? So I'm just looking at this a little bit here. Yeah, see this index finger right here. See, so this is again a little bit of the black hole, I call it, where you just kind of fall into endless corrections and you just everything you second guess. But let that happen sometimes. Uh you'll hear advice that says the opposite. My advice for that is when you go into the correction like spiral, you learn to do it all better, and you have to learn to do it better for when you make a real error, you can correct it almost perfectly, almost like a one-to-one type thing. It's the only way you learn that is going through correction spirals and sometimes scrapping a whole piece, like period. I'm sorry, but it's better for you to get the confidence to scrap something than trying to salvage something. And I know that's probably, like, again, beyond popular opinion, we'll call it, but just like learn to do it. You do it one time, you can do it any other time. Wow, this pen went south super quick. Like super quick. See, I don't know why. I just think that's funny how it says like kick flip and then flip kick. Because I think a lot of times when you watch skateboarders, like that's kind of like what, if you don't know everything that they're trying to do, that's kind of what runs through your head because you're just trying to make sense of it. I think it's funny. Right? Do things that amuse you first. Period. Because sometimes you're going to be the only one entertained by what you do. Yeah, I know. I think what happened, to speak on this real quick. I don't know if you guys again, like how much of the collecting space you pay attention to, or how much it like matters to you. And if it doesn't, like, trust me, I get it. But it does seem like to be like we're in a little bit of a Bronze Age, like Renaissance, where the Bronze Age books are really becoming a focal point. And I think they're becoming a focal point because there's nothing in the modern age, like, and by modern age I mean like the right now age. So they're kind of like going backwards, and they're realizing pretty much like how tight, especially I think from that time, the DC stuff, like Marvel, kind of like not quite, but I think the DC has that era, and that's a great thing when you compare ages. Sometimes they split ages, like the 90s. Like Marvel gets some points, DC gets some points. Silver Age, all Marvel. Here we go. I don't know what colors she should be. I wanted her to be colored, like pink or something, like this pink. Like I want her to be that color, and I want her shirt to be bright blue. Kind of like make her a reverse Uzi Susie, because Uzi Susie's like her real color is like, do we have it here? I can show you guys. Oh, not pink, blue. I mean, see, like if Uzi Susie is pink on blue, I want her to be blue on pink. Did I say that right? Yeah. So. But there's a level of confidence I have now. Finally, just moving forward. It took some things too, like how to like renew my lease already. Everyone had to like really solidify my space again. And yeah, I mean, some things went smooth with the move, and just some things didn't. So here's, do we have? Wait, oh, I might be missing. I usually have a thumbtack here. So, inking trick, everyone. Thumbtack. You get that right here. Put that right in the middle, and then look. See, that's your measure right there. Okay. And we have a dying micron pen, perfect to do what we're about to do. Yeah, I know. Oh, wait. No, it's, dude, everyone on Earth that I know that saw Super Mario. I had three friends that took family day. Everyone, the whole families loved it. Kids went wild for it. And yeah, I mean, Super Mario definitely, like, people are acting, look, right? Like, people are acting a little like surprised because they're shocked that it fires the imagination. And I'm almost like, when did Super Mario Brothers not fire the imagination? Right? Yeah, I know. I love that. Yeah, I could actually. Yeah, that's a little bit. Like, the thing I love, the thing I love about, just the Uzi Suzy project in general, is that the characters are only colored in the merchandise, not the book. I just, there's something about that I absolutely, uh, just beyond love that. I just think it's so freaking funny. This is the minutia work that a assistant would do, but nope, we don't have assistants here. Well, we don't have art assistants. It's funny too because some of the guys I was hanging out this week, essentially like work buddies. One of them had like no clue of like this other stuff that I do, and like I showed him, and it just like like blew his mind in like slow motion, and he was kind of like the first thing because he's like a process guy, like business process management, all that fun stuff, and he was just saying like, you like, why don't you have a full-time assistant? And I'm just like, like, it seems like every person I talk to that is, I don't want to say important, but busy. Uh, Everyone believes I should have a assistant, like a full-time one, to do for the art stuff. And then, I tell them about some of the live streams and the videos, and it's almost just like, geez, like, like you also need like a media assistant, like full-time. And it's like, yeah, I mean, I would hire people in 2 seconds, if there was enough cash flow from all of this. Like, I would. This pen is fading fast. But right, it's looking the way we want it to. So this, I guess maybe we'll try and make this into like a pinup or like a preview that kind of says like things to come or coming next issue type thing. So some of these are too close. Like what we'll do is we'll go in there with the whiteout and we'll just kind of add like just more texture, more layered effects. The the micron dyeing is working in our behalf, by the way. When I post this on Insta, use the zoom function of the app to see kind of how the lines are fading themselves and they're breaking up themselves, and just makes it better. This is so boring though to do live. I apologize. Here we go. Like I said, some of these you want to draw close, get in there close for that whiteout effect. And again, it's like a controlled accident, controlled burn type thing. But it's like again, like I hope you guys can see some of that. Like it's already looking exciting. And this started as just a quick, like a quick sketch, like a sketch to get the idea out of my head. Cheers, by the way, guys. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Oh. So just checking the phone real quick, guys. Isn't it the you know what the Sixers are playing, and why is it? I have no update on the Sixers score. 26-25. Not bad. Yeah, focus line time. Yeah, um horror is really at another level right now. And I'm just like it just seems like every time I go into like any app, even like Tubi, and there's just like endless horror movies. Most of them are decent, and even something like Smile, which I thought was I don't want to say lazy, but it didn't do much. It didn't do enough in the middle. I still feel like Smile, for example, had a very impactful ending. Like the final imagery of that movie kind of sticks with you. But even at that level of like quality, it's almost like horror is the new drama. There's like no good dramas anymore. Um, I watched Quasi though on Hulu, and for like a stretch, I was also saying like comedy seems to be dead. but Quasi, and then there's like it's like called Road Trip. I don't know if you guys saw that. It's like that the Asian girl movie where they're just like using racial humor like full on. And I saw the preview for that, and I'm like, what the like this is awesome though. But like, holy crap, like that type of like super raunchy offensive humor seems to be coming back. So, but I still don't see enough from comedy. I don't see anything from drama. Every once in a while, again, like once in a while, there's a dramatic movie. Everything's horror. Yeah, I mean, can we say? I mean, when we say superhero, though, are we saying science fiction? Do we put superheroes in science fiction? Because I pretty much do. So we kind of went through an era, maybe like a 20-year run of a science fiction golden age. If you really want to look at it on those terms, I do, because I do feel like the superhero books themselves like birth from science fiction pulp. Yeah, Donkey Kong. Yeah, for sure, dude. Hey, I remember when the two games for N64, it was Donkey Kong Country and Banjo Kazooie. I think I'm saying that right. Not Crash Bandicoot. He was PlayStation, but Banjo Kazooie. That game. I mean, Banjo is a better platformer than Donkey Kong, but Donkey Kong was legit though. You could play that with like the bongos with the drums. Like it's just crazy. And that's kind of like the idea. Like when you do things, you should just always add ideas, add imagination. Take a risk. Who cares? I just would love to be in the meeting at Nintendo, like the guy that's like, "Hey, we got a new play feature, and people are going to bang on drums to control our characters. How about it, guys?" And this is like after they've had failures, like like the VR system and the Power Glove, and a lot of the stuff that they put out were just looked at as money grab gimmicks, and they're still like, "Nope, like we think this will be fun." So I'll show you guys kind of like a little bit of the whiteout trick also. But Ithki, yeah, I do need a color assistant though. I really do. Um, like just to kind of read, like like we talked about it, dude. It's not even so much of a assistant as it's someone to read my mind. Like that's really kind of But if I could get someone to do some of the website stuff for me, make clips and to do flats in a way, but not flats. I want hybrid flats because I want the personality of the like the artist to come through, right? Like who just wants to do flats? Like you want to be an artist, like you want to make things like look a particular way, and you want to have your opinion out there, like your vision and your point of view. So this, what I'm doing here, this helps break up the lines just a little bit, just so they look less mechanical. And it's somewhat of a cool effect. You see this a lot. This became very prevalent, not just in the 90s, but a lot of times, because what happens is the line intersecting with almost like the halo of the focal point or figure, it just never looks right. It just looks, sometimes it just looks mechanical. It looks too weird. or not stylized enough. But see, well, geez, I'm happy to get this done with. I'm looking up right here. It's like I'm looking because I know I crossed one of the lines here. And I would say to a larger, very large degree, we're done here. I gotta add like a little more speckles, more chunks and debris. Maybe work on this shine a little bit, like what's happening here with this sword. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking at it through the screen here. I can't believe like we chewed up an hour. Let me just come back later tonight because let me have time to hit the gym. We got workout today. All right, AK Patters. I'll be back. Love you guys.